Hey there, welcome to CodingPere, where we unravel the magic of front-end development. Today we're going to build a simple portfolio website with HTML and CSS. This is an example I got from dribble.com done by Samuel. So we're going to copy the design and implement it in with code. So first thing first, let's create a new folder. We'll call this folder portfolio. Okay, good. We'll drag and drop into our Visual Studio Code. We'll expand it and then put this side by side with the design so we can design more, so we can look. And so first thing, we'll create an HTML file called index.html. Next, we're going to create style.css. So great. Now from this design, if we look at it very well, you can see it's been divided into parts. Let's break it down. First, this is the header. Then this is another section. This is a section also. And in the header, it's been divided into two. We have the logo side, which is this portfolio. Then we have the nav, which is this group of link, home, about, service, resume, portfolio contacts. Great. And here we also have the home. Let's just call it home content. It's also divided into two. Let's just call it home. It's also divided into two. Here's the home content and here's a profile image. And in this home content, we have some p tag, h1 tag, and two buttons. So let's implement that. So first thing, we're going to create a new HTML file. Good. Click enter. Now we'll come into the body. First thing, we'll create the header. Call it header. Then in this header, we have a h1 tag. We have all of them are anchor tag. So we can just say anchor tag. So in this href, you can just target it to hash because it's not linking to anywhere. I'll call this place portfolio. Then great. Then we'll create a nav. In this nav, we have several a tag. We have several a tag. So let me duplicate this 6 more times because it's 6 over there. Good. So first one, home, about, services. Next one, resume, and portfolio. Lastly, we have contact. So let's give all these things class. So first one, we'll name this thing class of nav. Then here, we also give this first a tag a class because you can see it's quite different from the other. It has a different color and also is underlined. So let's just give it a class of active. And this, you can also give it a class of logo. Good. Now we're done with the nav. Let's create a section. Done with writing the HTML code for the nav. Let's go to the section. So in this section, it's divided into two. You can place it as it's divided into two. You can place it in two separate div. Let me create a first div. You can give this thing a class of home section, home contents. And also, first we have an h2 tag here with the word hello. Hello. Next, we have an h1 tag. So yeah, Basically, you can put your name there. Um, Jumbo Pere, Jumbo Pere. Create another H1 tag again. A web developer, a web designer. Yeah, let me just go with this. A web designer. And finally, we have a p tag with words there. So you can just copy this and paste it here. Good. So and lastly, we have the last div. Okay, no, we haven't put the button. So we can also create a div for the button. Create a new div. You can just use an a tag because let's use an a tag instead of a button because this is a link. This is a link type of this thing. First one, hire me. Next one, portfolio. And lastly, create a new div here called, and we'll put an image tag here. I'll also get the image tag, the image, the source of the image. So you can also say profile image. Also here, you can see this John is quite, it has a different distance from it's quite bolder and than the others, and with this here also. So I can just also use put this in a span tag, copy this, place it in here. Same thing, I'll do the same thing for here. Put this in a span tag. Now let's give some more distinct classes. Can call this one button group. Can just shorten it BTN, which stands for button group. And we can also name this thing class, give it a class. Can call it profile. Then I think this is all for the HTML. Now let's design it. Okay. Now let's head straight back. Okay. Now, first thing first, we're going to okay, let me display this thing in our browser first of all. I'm using a live server here. So yeah, you can see from here, this is our design basically. How design look like and everything without no styling. You see how ugly it is. So we're going to transform this to this. So with CSS. So let's start. First thing first, we're going to set a default margin and padding with box sizing. You can just say margin to be 0. Padding also should be 0. Then we can give box sizes on border box. Then we can also give font family. Yes, for now, let's just put sans serif. Okay, good. Now let's design the header first of all. If you go to the header, oh, I haven't given a class name. Let me give it a class name of header. So yeah, but let's come and put dot header. Then we can just put the width to be 100%. And to take the full width of the screen. Then we'll give it a display of flex display flex. Then we justify content space between. Okay, so thank you for let's keep editing it. Then we can just give a padding of horizontal padding of 20 pixel and left and right padding of 5%. So it will take 5% of the screen, make a 5% padding. You can also give a top of 0, then give a left of 0. So we can also give the position to be fixed and a Z index of 100. And we'll align the item to be center. So I think that's all for the header. Now let's design the logo. So we can just give a font family of 7, a font weight of 700. So it will be quite bold and this thing 700. Then text decoration to be none. Font size to be 40 pixel. Sorry, font size 40 pixel. Then color. So you can get the exact color. I think the color code is 2AA8B9. Okay, that's all for the logo. Let me try to refresh this. Wow, why isn't it not displaying? Oh, I haven't linked it. So we can all just write in the head tag, you can just write a link to our CSS file. So put the link, you can just put the CSS. Okay, wow, you can see from here, well, it's already getting quite good from this. Oh, there's a mistake. I kept the header section in the I kept the section in the header. So you can fix that with this. Right now the design is bad, but let's continue designing. So after that, let's design the nav. So you can just see dot nav, design the a anchor tag in them. So you can just put text decoration to be none, text decoration none, margin left to give it a space at the left, margin left to be 15 pixel to just space it a little bit. Good, you can see it's changing. Then font weight to be 500, font size be 20 pixel, and color will be black. So the color code for black, you can just put it black or like this here. Good. This design is quite very very bad. So let's design the active and the over. The over is also the active link, which is this home. You can just say dot nav, the a tag in it, and put when it overs. That's what it represents here. Then also we want to target the active link here. Say dot nav anchor dot active. So text decoration underline. Also transition, we'll give it the transition to be of 3 seconds, of 0.3 seconds. Sorry, so we'll put zero point 0.3 seconds. And lastly, let's just copy the color. Great, let's just copy the color. So if we refresh, so you can see the transition that is given here. It's changing color. That I think that's for the nav. And let's go to the home. The next this thing we have here is okay. We didn't give a class of this section. So you can just call a class, name it home. Then let's design the home. Do dot home. I can give it a height of 100 viewports, 100 viewports, which is this VH. Then you can give it a display of flex also. Display of flex. Then you can justify content to be space between. Then we can align an item to be center. You can give it a padding left of 5%, also padding right of 5%. Good. So let's write the HTML code for the home content. So we can give it max width of 50%. That is to take 50%. The maximum width you can take is 50% of the screen. Also, color, that same color. Then we'll align the text to be left. Shift it a little bit to the left. So let's target the H1 class. So we can just say home content H1. Then we'll give it a style of font size should be 38 pixel. Font weight should be 400. 400. Okay. Now we also design the span. So also home content. We target the span in the home content. So we can just give it a font weight because it's quite different from this in of font weight of 700. So sorry that this design is bad right now. So that's for the span. Then let's design the H2 tag. So we can give it a margin bottom of 25 pixel. Font size to be 35. Then font weight to be 300. So let's do also for the p tag. See padding top to be 25 pixel. Margin bottom to be 45 pixel. And font size to be 20. I think why this is really bad right now because we're not viewing it in desktop view. So let's see fix more of this. Okay, we also forgot to add the image source of the image. So from here, I just brought a simple image, which is image of PNG. So we can just bring it down here to be dots. Good. And you can see from here, you can see our image. It's quite large and everything. So let's also even design our image. let's come. We've also given it a profile design, a class name. So if you come to our style, let's style the image first of all. So you can just give the profile. I think that's what we give. The profile. You can give it a border radius of 50%. A border radius of 50%. That is, it will cut radius, like it will make it round. Then we can also give it a height of 400 pixel. Then also a width of 400 pixel. I'm trying to resize the image. 400 pixel. Then also can the overflow, we can just put it to be hidden. So it won't spoil our design. We can give a display to be flex. Then we can also justify content to be center, like let the image stay in the center. Also, we align item to be center also. Then we also give it a margin top of five. Let's just go 5% first of all. Then also give it a margin right of just say 100 pixel. Then let's also target the image in it. Can remove the class name from here. Then let's just target the image in it. Okay, we didn't give it class name. So we do image. Also give it a width of 400. So it will shape itself very well in the div. So height of 400 also. So let's see how it is here. Okay, great. You can see it's already even forming together. Now let's design these two buttons. So this to design the button, let's go and target the button. So we have this is the button here. So we'll do port btn dash group. So we can just give it a color of white. Also we give it a text decoration of none to remove the underline. Then we'll give it a font weight of 300. Also we'll give it a border radius to have that round or a curvy this thing edge. So border radius of 10 pixel. Also can give it a padding for up and down 10 pixel, left and right 40 pixel. Then also we give it a border of 2 pixel, solid, and we'll use that color also. Great. I'll give it a transition of 0.3 seconds. Great. Now let's see how it's looking now. Wow, it's quite. Oh, sorry, I forgot to target the anchor tag. This is what I'm supposed to target. So you can see the design is really bad here. So let's fix that. You can just see now. If we can see from this thing here, it has a color of white and the background of this color. Here has a color of green and a background of white. So let's try to do that now. Okay, in doing that, we can just target, first of all, we'll target the second child of this. So you can just do btn group a, and we'll say target the end child. The end child we're targeting is the second one, which is 2. So you can give it a margin left of 10 pixel. Sorry, this is 10. Then you can give it a padding of padding. Can give it the same padding also, 10 pixel and 40. Also, we can give it a background of let's just say transparent, or background of white. Let's give it a background of white. Then also, let's see how it is. Wow, I think we okay. Well, I think yeah, we haven't given it a background, so let's just give it a background of this a say tag here. And let's give it a background of same color with the border. Say background, same color. Okay, great. This one is already looking nice for now. So let's continue designing the second child. Giving a background. Also, we'll give it a color of this. Now let's do for the over, when we over it and stuff. For the first one, you can just give it a btn a over, over. We'll target the end child of the first one. So when we over it, so you can just discolor it to change the color, and also give it a background of white. With a background of white. I think we should move the transition down here whenever we over it. Then let's see how it goes. Okay, you can see it's changing. Now let's work on this also. So you can just copy this also. Copy this, but we'll change some things in it. Then this will be second child. The color will be white now. Color white. The background will be this. Background. Okay. You can see. I think from now we'll be able to from this design, we'll be able to implement it into this. There is not 100% this, but it's quite good for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. See you in the next video.